Here we go, guys. Game 3 of the finals of the tightrope Pacific Invitational. We are tied up 1 game apiece. Both players winning their matches as allies. So here we are, game 3. I'm going to see a repeat of game 2. Pop as Austere, spawning in the south, and this time going for mechanized assault. And Paul spawning in the north, doing the exact same things, playing as Soviet Union, going for armored assault once more. So a slightly different strategy from Pop this time, and in fact he's gone for 2 squads of assault engineers. Okay, we're off to a very different start to last game. I mean, sometimes you see 1 squad assault engineers, but 2 squads is a very unusual thing. Perhaps could work on the right hand side of the map. There are a few close range engagements that happen around these garrisons, but on the left hand side of the map he'll have a lot of trouble. There's a lot of wide open spaces, plenty of range for stuff to pick away at your squads before they get into close range and really gain their effectiveness. But here we go. Paul knows exactly what Pop is planning now. Here are the assault grenadiers. And the assault grenadiers are also engaging over here, so Paul knows he's gone for 3 assault grenadiers. What is this? This is a crazy build from Pop. So I imagine I was gonna say I imagine he skips tier 1, but he hasn't skipped tier 1. I'm really not sure what Pop's up to here, what he's hoping to achieve. Assault Grenadier is really not very effective on the move either with the SMGs, so he's just getting smashed here by these conscripts. Forces a retreat from the assault engineers. Pioneers also soft retreating now, maybe going to try ambush these conscripts if they come around the hedge. Third squad of assault engineers playing some tricky games, maybe trying to get a cut-off maneuver going. These ones getting kited here by these common engineers. And it's kind of crazy if you see a 280 manpower squad being effectively negated by a 170 manpower squad. That's what we're seeing here. Pop doing some reinforcements here from his infantry company, so that's I suppose one benefit of putting down his tech structure. You can do forward reinforcements. And this is quite a large base sector as well, so that can come in handy, building your tech structure closer to the front lines. Assault engineers are finally going to get into close range on these conscripts. Doing quite a lot of damage now in close range, forcing the retreat there. Now a squad of conscripts from the side though. And I think that push from those assault engineers is going to run out of steam. I think he's going to go occupy the garrison, but I mean, honestly, assault engineers are not going to do much. I mean, assault grenadiers are not going to do much from a garrison against combat engineers at long range. Oh, these assault engineers jump in the garrison and ambush those conscripts, forcing retreat. Conscripts actually winning this one at long range. So Pop is bullying these conscripts around, but he's taking a lot of bleed in the process from all these conscript squads, and there's 4 con squads and 2 combat engineers from Paul. And actually occupying this garrison is actually serving no purpose for Pop whatsoever right now. His assault grenadiers are doing just about nothing except taking a lot of bleeds. Here comes a squad of grenadiers though, and they should be able to hold on to this point quite effectively. Another squad of assault grenadiers here, forcing those conscripts to retreat, but they don't have far to go. Very close to Paul's base, so I'm not sure how much is going to be gained there. 2 windows out of this side of the garrison against 8 conscripts. Not sure who's going to win that one. Probably the conscripts, but no, Paul decides to retreat. Still, if we look at the map. It's pretty much entirely Paul's right now. Those comm engineers just doing some capping on the flanks. Pop's really heading for map control. Looks like he's going to focus now on the right hand side of the map with his combat engineers. Assault Grenadiers. Why do I keep messing up their name? Probably because I never see them. Doing some back capping with that heavily wounded squad. Probably a good idea. He's gone just an incredibly heavy tier 1. And I wonder if Paul's going to counter that with the quad. Of course, the assault grenadiers have no Fausts, making them very vulnerable to a light vehicle such as the quad mount. Also, Paul getting control of this garrison here now. Pop doesn't have anything to really counter that. So Grenadiers trying to rush to the garrison. Perhaps could have used sprint here, but doesn't matter. Paul's gonna to backpedal, do some capping of this, and if those assault grenadiers try and advance any further, they will suffer quite a lot of bleed on their approach. So Grenadiers doing some capping here on the left, and this is incredibly heavy tier 1 from Pop. Paul is indeed putting down his tech structure, and I wonder what he's going to build from it. He's 30 more manpower for a quad, and he's got a lot of munitions saved up for a quad if he chooses to go that direction. Of course, he doesn't have to worry about the Puma shutting down his quad either. Oh, I just did Pop run out of patience or something? I'm not sure why he tried to do this. Hasn't even ticked up. What is he planning on doing? Maybe he's planning on bringing in the squad right half track with some Shreks to try and counter the quad. But you really have to be careful trying to execute that maneuver, because that half track will go down incredibly quickly to the quad. I can only guess that that's his play, but he's got a lot of manpower to save up to try and do that. He's going to save up a lot of manpower to try and do that play. Does have enough munitions though, so let's see if that's what he has in store for us. And that's it. That's GG. Pop quits straight away. I mean, I'm not sure what he was hoping to achieve with this build, and a very, very anticlimactic ending to the series. Oh, well. GG. Paul is the victor of the first Tightrope Pacific Invitational.